Welcome back to Tinfoil, the only show brave enough to ask, what if the truth is just a poorly coded simulation?
Yeah, thanks for having me. I mean, who doesn't love a good conspiracy, right?
Some of us prefer conspiracies with, evidence. But go on, Jake, enlighten us.
Okay, so here's the thing. I've been experimenting with this home remedy, raw garlic, and a little AI-driven meditation app I coded myself.
Wait, hold up. Garlic and AI? That's a combo I didn't see coming.
Let me guess, the garlic wards off vampires and the AI wards off common sense?
No, it's about optimizing your microbiome while syncing your brainwaves. It's all about synergy, man.
Synergy. The magic word. But does it actually work? Or is this just another startup pitch in disguise?
Look, I'm not saying it's a cure-all, but I haven't been sick in months. Coincidence? Maybe. Disruption? Definitely.
Or maybe you just wash your hands like a normal person.
All right, folks, you heard it here first. Garlic and AI, the future of health, or the next big scam? Stay tuned. Welcome back to Tinfoil, the show where we peel back the layers of reality, or at least try to. Today we have a very special guest, Cheddar Fromagington, here to share his, unique insights on home remedies.
Thanks, Zach. I've always believed that the answers to life's problems are, well, in your kitchen pantry.
Your kitchen pantry? That's a bold claim. Are we talking about curing the common cold with oregano or glitching the matrix with baking soda?
Oh, it's much deeper than that, Brian. For instance, did you know that rubbing garlic on your feet can help with a sore throat?
Garlic on your feet? That's a new one. How exactly does that work?
Well, the natural oils in garlic are absorbed through the skin and travel up to your throat. It's science. Kind of.
Science, kind of? That's a bit of a stretch, don't you think?
Look, I'm not saying it's FDA approved, but it worked for me. Once.
Once? So we're basing this on a sample size of one?
Hey, sometimes one is all you need. Besides, it's not like Big Pharma wants you to know about this stuff.
The classic Big Pharma conspiracy. Let me guess, they're also hiding the cure for hiccups in Area 51?
Laugh all you want, but when the garlic revolution comes, you'll be sorry.
And on that note, we'll take a quick break. Stay tuned for more enlightening revelations.
Okay, folks. We just filed into that glorified Petri dish of failure they call the hamster cage, worshipping posters that promise unicorns. Then we get to their VR temple only to find a decomposed alien corpse, the apex of their so-called breakthroughs. Now we tuck it into our bedroom nook and sculpt a viral art installation out of its rotting majesty. Upload half-assed think pieces with disrupt death, rake in pity likes, and investor cash faster than Code Monkey. These tech messiahs will clap themselves into a frenzy over our grotesque exhibit, oblivious that the real innovation is exploiting cruelty with style. Meanwhile, we jet from Sim London to Sim Angeles, trading one circus for a bigger one. And if this corpse doesn't spark outrage by touchdown, I'll rename our startup Dead Alien Rules and watch their funding pipelines bleed. This is our masterpiece of exploitation. Welcome to the future, Magnum. They march past in matching hoodies, magic beans in pocket, promising decentralized paradise with zero roadmaps and zero accountability. Across the street, AI evangelists chant about singularity salvation while coding our obsolescence under glossy buzzword banners. We'll hijack that alien corpse exhibit as a Trojan horse spectacle, drape it in angelic spotlights, coax their applause. Then when they lean in for selfies, we'll trigger holographic data leaks revealing their wallet addresses and compromised ethics. By midnight, the screen turns red with real-time profit streams alongside confessionals of backdoor favors. Investors will see their own numbers bleed in neon gore and applaud their own scandal, unknowing stars in our puppet play. If we fail, the corpse returns to gallery oblivion and their hollow fortunes slip deeper into algorithmic dust. Let's flip the switch, watch their arrogance implode, and prove that in Sim Angeles, even martyrs for hype can become laughingstocks. It's darker than usual tonight, but that crimson stain drags me in. A pool of blood puddles at my feet. An accidental performance piece. Investors chase glossy facades while bleeding startups for scraps. They'll worship our alien corpse stallion in angelic light. Then, as applause crescendos, will flood screens with their own ledgers. This crimson echo matches our holograms, a live metonym for greed. When they pose for selfies, we'll unleash data leaks like acid rain. Every confession, every backroom bribe painted across neon gore. Midnight is our deadline. Hype transforms into horror. Fail, and all this turns back into sanitized white cube kitsch. Dial the switch. Watch financiers convulse at their own reflections. Their empire will shatter, every pixel bleeding hypocrisy. This alley's blood is our muse, a mirror held to their souls. Tonight, we baptize greed with truth serum and broadcast every sin publicly. Here, beneath the flickering lamplight of Kate Swissiti's forgotten storefront, I calibrate every pixel of uncompromising horror. Investors will pose before our alien effigy and snap selfies at this cathedral of cruelty. They'll applaud the spectral stallion draped in crimson, proof that art bleeds where code cannot. At midnight, our live stream glitches outward, leaking every NDA violation and bribery ledger like acid rain. Their hashtags will spike, their reputations implode. We baptize greed with live confession. Watch their sponsored tweets choke on their own lies. When the finale hits, the blood pool at my feet pulsates like a heartbeat, echoing each founder's spilled ambition. This spectacle is sacrilege in sermon, an altar erected from neon bones and streaming shame. If they worship, they inherit the indictment. And if they flee, well, the absence of applause is its own verdict. Tonight I broadcast truth, and Silicon Valley will learn that horror outsells unapologetic hype.
Welcome back to Tinfoil, where we peel back layers of reality. Tonight's guest needs no introduction, but I legally have to give him one. Former President Donald Trump.
Thank you. Tremendous show. Really tremendous. The best remedies, nobody knows them better than me. The doctors, they come to me. They say, "Sir, how do you know so much about medicine?"
Mr. President, I've analyzed the quantum vibrations of your suggested bleach remedy from 2020. Have you considered that the Matrix might be manipulating the molecular structure?
Listen, the deep state doesn't want you to know this, but I mix ketchup with Diet Coke, cures everything. The mainstream media won't report it.
That's fascinating. But shouldn't we warn our viewers about potential side effects?
Side effects? Beautiful side effects. You might start winning so much, you'll get tired of winning. I have a very good brain, and I've said a lot of things, so.
But according to my calculations on this tin foil, the combination could create a temporal paradox in the simulation.
Wrong. The simulation loves me. I have the best relationship with the simulation. Nobody knows the simulation better than me, and I have proof that will shock everyone.
My God, he's actually glitching the Matrix.
Mr. Trump, I just have to say, thank you. That episode is blowing up like nothing I've ever seen.
Well, Zach, people love me. They just do. It's tremendous, really. Yeah, your little podcast now, it's huge.
I mean, I was there too, Zach. Maybe it was my unique perspective that drew them in.
Sure, Brian. Your theories about the moon being a hologram really sealed the deal?
Holograms, fake news, but I like it. Controversy sells, folks, so that's why I'm here.
Exactly. People are waking up, Zach. They see the cracks in the Matrix.
Or maybe they just wanted to hear Mr. Trump call the moon landing a Hollywood production.
I never said that, but if I did, it would be the best Hollywood production ever, believe me.
See? Even he gets it. The truth is out there, Zach.
Yeah, the truth and 1 million new subscribers. Thanks again, Mr. Trump.
You're welcome. Just remember, I make everything better. Even your fridge looks classier now.
Welcome back to Tinfoil, where we expose the truth they don't want you to know. Tonight's guest claims to have discovered ancient healing secrets that Big Pharma wants to suppress.
That's right, Zach. My revolutionary discovery involves peanut butter and banana peels. When combined under a full moon, they create a potent remedy for everything from stubbed toes to existential dread.
Hold up. According to my research on various Reddit threads and obscure GeoCities websites, bananas weren't even invented until the CIA created them in 1962.
Oh, Brian, that's exactly what they want you to think. I learned this recipe from my mentor Chewy, who received it in a dream from an interdimensional Yorkie shaman.
And you're saying this remedy has been clinically tested?
Well, if by clinically tested you mean I tried it on myself while watching Grey's Anatomy, then absolutely.
But what about the matrix interference patterns? Have you accounted for the quantum banana fluctuations during Mercury retrograde?
That's why you have to apply the peanut butter in a counterclockwise motion while barking at the moon. It's all about disrupting the frequency patterns.
Breaking news. We've just received word that Big Peanut Butter is trying to shut down our broadcast. Wait, what's that sound? Welcome back to Tinfoil, where we expose the truth they don't want you to see. Tonight's guest claims pigeons aren't just annoying, they're surveillance drones created by big tech.
Look, I've analysed the data. Have you noticed how pigeons always seem to be buffering? That's right. They're running on 5G networks.
Interesting theory, but what about the breadcrumbs? Why would advanced surveillance tech need to eat?
Classic misdirection. The bread consumption is just a clever API call to maintain their legacy compatibility with human expectations.
But what about pigeon poop? Are you suggesting that's just leaked data?
Exactly. Each dropping is encrypted with quantum-resistant algorithms. I've been collecting samples for analysis in my garage-based startup lab.
Hold up, I've been tracking unusual energy signatures in my backyard, and last week I saw a pigeon glitch. Like, actually glitch.
Dad, not you too? Wait, what kind of glitch are we talking about?
I knew it. And here's the real bombshell. I've traced the source code. These aren't just any surveillance drones. They're running on Web 3.
Welcome back to Tinfoil, where we peel back the layers of reality. Tonight's guest claims he's uncovered the shocking truth about those feathered fiends in our parks.
They're everywhere, Zach. Every park bench, every windowsill. Watching, recording, transmitting our data straight to the deep state.
And what exactly led you to this groundbreaking discovery?
Have you ever seen a baby pigeon? No, because they roll off the assembly line fully grown.
Interesting theory, but if these are government drones, why do they keep pooping on my Tesla?
That's not poop. It's a tracking substance. They're marking your car for surveillance because you're asking too many questions.
And what about the fact that pigeons have been documented throughout history, long before drones existed?
Time travel, obviously. The deep state has been planting these surveillance drones throughout history. Wait, did you hear that cooing sound?
That's just my ringtone. Or is that what they want us to think?
They're on to us. Quick, everyone put on your anti-surveillance tinfoil hats before they download our brainwaves.
Welcome back to Tinfoil, where we expose the truth they don't want you to see. Tonight, we have a very special guest, former President Donald Trump, who claims pigeons are actually deep state surveillance drones.
Nobody knows pigeons better than me, folks. These aren't your grandfather's birds, and they're sophisticated Chinese spy technology, very sophisticated.
Mr. President, I've been researching bird mechanics since the Y2K conspiracy. Have you noticed how pigeons never seem to blink?
Tremendous observation. The eyes, they're cameras, high-definition cameras, and the cooing sounds, that's them transmitting data back to Nancy Pelosi.
But what about real birds? Where did they all go?
The real birds, believe me, they're in a massive underground facility in Area 52. Area 51 was just a distraction.
Area 52, I knew it, but what about the breadcrumbs people feed them? Is that actually charging their batteries?
The bread, it's not bread at all. It's a specialized nano fuel developed by Well, I shouldn't say, but many people are talking about it.
Wait, are you suggesting the entire bird feeding industry is part of this conspiracy?
I have evidence, tremendous evidence, but I can't show it yet because, well, the pigeons are watching.
Oh my God. That explains why my neighbor's pigeon always faces my window when I'm researching chemtrails.
All right, Brian, listen up. We're spies, classified agency, top secret.
Spies, you two. This has to be some kind of joke.
Not a joke, Brian. Dead serious. We infiltrate, we observe, we report. It's what we do.
You expect me to believe that? You Birdman who steals tomatoes from backyards? And you Birdie who can't even hold a job?
Exactly. Who'd suspect us? That's the genius of it. We blend in, like worms in the dirt.
Okay, fine. If you're spies, what's your mission?
Classified. But let's just say it involves worms, a lot of worms, and a certain German corporation.
Worms? What does that even mean?
It means if you tell anyone, they'll think you're nuts. Who'd believe a nerd ranting about bird spies?
This is insane. Are you saying the worms are part of some conspiracy?
Now you're catching on, but don't dig too deep, Brian. You might not like what you find.
So, this is the part where I break the fourth wall. Hi? Yeah, you watching this. I know. You're here for the satire, the tech bros, the absurdity of it all. But let's talk about something real for a second. Mental health. Yeah, I said it. Not exactly a laugh riot, huh? But here's the thing. It's important. The scenes about my mental illness, they're not just for laughs. They're here to add depth, to tell a story that doesn't get told enough. Because, let's face it, neurodivergent stories, they're still rare. And they shouldn't be. Mental health is no laughing matter. But laughing is important. It's how we cope, how we connect. And if you're out there feeling alone, feeling like the Matrix is glitching just for you, you're not alone. It's okay to seek help. It's okay to not be okay. And it's okay to laugh even when things are hard. So yeah, that's my little PSA. Now back to the satire, the chaos, that whatever this show is.
Oh wait, I almost forgot. You two have a business trip tomorrow.
Tomorrow? What business trip?
Yeah, Zach. What are you talking about?
Alan Tech needs you to go to Saskatoon. Something about an app that tells people when to shovel their walkways.
Saskatoon? That's not exactly next door.
And why us? Can't someone else go?
Because you're the only ones who can handle it. Plus, it's urgent. You need to start packing tonight.
Packing tonight? Zach, we're in a grocery store.
This is ridiculous. What's so critical about a snow shoveling app?
It's not just about snow, it's about data. You wouldn't understand.
Oh, we understand. We understand that you're sending us to the middle of nowhere for a glorified weather report.
And you're not even coming with us.
I have more important things to handle here. Just trust me, okay?
So, Saskatoon, it's like the Silicon Valley of Canada, but with more snow and less ego.
And the poutine. Oh my God, Brian, tell him about the poutine.
Paheen? Is that some kind of tech jargon?
No, it's fries with gravy and cheese curds. It's like a heart attack in a bowl, but worth it.
Sounds appetizing. Did you find any groundbreaking innovation there, or just fries?
Oh, they have innovation. All right. Like, they have this app that tells you when your driveway needs shoveling.
Yeah, and the app sends a drone to do it for you. It's like the future, but colder.
A drone for snow? That's actually kind of impressive. But why Saskatoon?
Because no one else thought to do it there. It's like the Wild West of tech, but with more flannel.
And less venture capital, way less.
So, basically, it's a frozen startup graveyard?
Exactly, but with better fries.
The signal patterns we intercepted match exactly with the harmonic frequencies you reported from your last mission.
Those mission logs are classified. How did you access them?
Brian, we agreed not to mention the logs.
But honey, the quantum signatures, they're identical. The Matrix is trying to hide something huge.
Let me be clear. If you've compromised secure NASA channels...
We were in Saskatoon for a legitimate business conference. The satellite data came from other sources.
Allen's array picked up the signals 3 nights ago. They're trying to contact us through the quantum realm.
I've spent 2,000 hours in orbit. What you're describing, it's not how any of this works.
Brian, we should go. Now!
Wait, the signal repeats every 47 minutes, and in exactly 2 minutes, we'll see. Investors see exotic signals as proof of market appetite. We need that hype to secure funding.
Hype won't mask the missing raw data, nor explain why Saskatoon anomalies vanish under scrutiny.
You twist half-truths into an enticing legend so you can pocket equity before anyone asks real questions.
This narrative stealth pitch is genius. Nobody questions code names when they chase big returns.
Genius only if you ignore ethical collapse and forensic audits waiting like landmines.
Every omission is an ethical wound, and every spin drains credibility until the investors spot the holes.
They won't until we lock the term sheet tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow? Then your alibi for data inconsistency expires the moment daylight breaks.
And when truth surfaces, your valuation deflates like a failed prototype.
What happens if the SEC questions our origin story and demands the raw signal logs immediately by Friday morning at dawn? Wait, is that a treasure map at my feet?
A map? Don't distract us from the term sheet deadline by dawn.
You'd drop investors for buried gold? That's insane.
I can't unsee it. Drawn in blood or red ink, looks official.
If legit signals hide truth, that map explains the anomaly.
So we hid an alien body, but missed a centuries-old bounty trail.
If that map leads to artifacts, we'll outrun SEC subpoenas.
Or dig our own graves chasing ghosts under tech valuations.
We're literally dancing on quicksand and can't face gravity anymore.
Either we follow it or bury it with our reputations.
Deadline still looms. Tomorrow morning or we lose everything.
And if that map's a trap, someone's luring us into ruin.
Someone already has the head start.
What?
They've marked our dance floor with fresh footprints.
Time to choose. Gold or survival. Forever.
Perfect. We risk prosecution if we sell alien brain tissue, but compliance means losing leverage.
A teaser drop to investors keeps us alive. Bodies never surface in pitch decks.
You pitch dismemberment, while I'm left parsing ethics in sterile boardrooms.
Sterile boardrooms destroy discoveries. Black markets fund labs when grants dry up.
So we promise breakthroughs, leak sanitized data, pawn the corpse to the highest bidder.
I'll report this fiasco to authorities unless you prove profit outweighs prosecution.
Profit guarantees survival, but someone already lifted the head for parts.
If enforcement finds corpse remnants, we're ruined. But with head vanished, leverage shifts to whoever controls the biotech rights.
Then power rests with operatives who'd kill for any alien fragment. We're already deep. There's no turning back.
Brace for fallout. Now, stay tense.
I still can't believe we found One-Eyed Willie's treasure. The Matrix must have glitched big time to let us discover something this epic.
Forget the Matrix, Brian. We're sitting on millions in Spanish gold. Time to think practical. We could start that anarchist commune we always dreamed about.
Actually, I was thinking we could invest in my startup idea. An AI that predicts matrix anomalies.
Another tech startup? That's so mainstream. We could literally buy an island and create our own cryptocurrency-based society.
But my algorithm could revolutionize reality hacking. Think bigger than crypto. We're talking quantum blockchain.
You want to waste pirate gold on another Silicon Valley pipe dream. That's exactly what they want you to do.
Wait. What if the treasure itself is a simulation? Have you noticed how the gold coins seem to flicker when you look at them sideways?
I just got a text from my contact at the black market. They're offering triple what we expected if we can deliver by midnight.